Hello and welcome to part 3 of Let's Play Advance Wars, with your host as always, Mah-Dry-Bread. Where we last left off, we just met the mysterious stranger. And I believe we actually fight him this round. I hate fighting this guy. Is he gonna tell us his name right away? Because I don't want to spoil. Alright, I'm kind of curious. Is it gonna say his name if I do this? Yes, it does! You'd think they would hide that. Yes, this is Eagle, one of the strongest commanding officers in any of the games. Also, I believe he's the slowest person to build up his ability in this game, because he has such a powerful ability. Let me go over quickly what he does exactly. All of his air units use up less fuel. In fact, his helicopters don't even use fuel unless they're moving. All of his air units also have 15% more strength, although his naval units have 20% less strength. On top of that, when he uses his ability, which is brutal, every single non-infantry or mech unit he has that has already spent their turn is usable again, although it'll have 20% less strength. And in your attacking turn after he uses his ability, he'll take 30% more damage. So, if he doesn't completely wipe out your entire military with that strike, you can do a lot of cleanup after. It's an incredibly brutal move, though. Now, this is the biggest map we've done so far. Although it's still not that huge. I'm worried about his air units, especially those fighters. I don't think I've gone over what fighters are yet. This is a fighter jet. The only thing that can hit these things are anti-air weapons and other fighter jets. Because they fly in high sky, not low sky like helicopters. They are straight-up air-to-air fighters. They only can attack air units, and they're very powerful. A full-health fighter can take out a full-health helicopter or bomber. In a fighter versus fighter fight, whoever attacks first will make the other one get down to about 2 health. And this is a bomber, an incredibly powerful ship that's just like a fighter in that it flies in high sky, so it can only be hit by anti-air, and of course other fighters, which are anti-air. They have 9 bombs, and they do incredible damage to ground units and naval units. Either than that, we should already recognize all the units here. And there are 2 unclaimed bases that we want to claim, because I think he's going to try and claim that. And it looks like we're probably going to be winning this stage by capturing the HQ, because we do have a transport ship. Now... okay. First things first, we're getting rid of his copter. We want to get rid of all of his air units as soon as we can, because that's the biggest threat. Also, I want to keep my transport copter alive, so air units are the biggest threat to that. And at all costs, I want to keep him from getting any bases, because I don't want him actually being able to produce units. He doesn't start with any bases, as you can see. He does have a lot of money early on, though. Now, can you... I didn't think so. Yeah, transport copters can only have infantry and mechs. If I'm gonna try and see if I can keep that base up there safe. I'll stay right there. Okay. You can load in, and you guys will just get closer to the fight. And do we make much money per turn? We make 6,000 per turn. That's not even enough to mass-produce tanks, although we could mass-produce artillery. Artillery is not going to be very important in this stage. I think I will actually save up, because I want a lot of anti-air, and that's a little bit more expensive. And of course he's taking buildings. Okay, these fighters I have to really look out for. It's not going to be easy to lure them in either. Okay. I'm gonna have to abandon going up there right now. And what can you reach? You can still reach that. You go there. And we're getting some more anti-air missiles. That'll help ward them off. You want to keep anti-air. It's kind of like chess, where you want to have a big threat area. Also, you always want to keep your units covered from all angles if possible, so that they don't just get immediately attacked by copters. Mind you, that missile down there is probably going to get hit by a copter, but I do have anti-air around it to mop up after. There are no airports in this stage, so he's not going to be able to make any more air units. Also, he's a friggin' idiot. Do you see what he just did with his fighters? I don't care if I lose a tank or two focusing on the fighters. I need to get rid of the fighters. The copters are a lower threat, although they do hurt a lot. Okay. Yeah, you're an idiot. I don't know why he chose to do this, but okay. Well, this fighter's now useless. Yeah, good luck using that. And yeah. It can still do a bit of damage. He might combine them. Oh no, I should have just done that, yeah. Well, I can make up for it. Take out the copter. Yeah, I thought this stage was honestly gonna be harder, because he does have pretty powerful forces, but, nope. Not with moves like that. Oh, I think he's still got a bomber, though. Yeah. Not a wise move, Eagle. Yeah, he still has the bomber to look out for, but, that's about it. Yeah, I'm gonna go up there now. I've got to nip that in the bud, because he's about to take that. As long as I have a unit standing on top of it, he can't produce anything. Also, I can't move past that fighter right now, because he's kind of blocking my way. Oh great, he's gonna use his ability. Now remember, infantry units can't move twice with his ability. Although he might use this as an excuse to bring the bomber down. Fuck. Okay, he's not gonna be able to take it out. Oh, wow. He might be able to... No. His attack power is lowered a bit on the second turn. I think he's gonna bring the thing to severely low health, unless he gets a lucky shot. Please don't kill it. Oh, thank you. I don't need it, but it's very helpful. That's all he did with his extra turn? I got it. I know who you've encountered. Yeah, these are Green Earth troops. Green Earth, a normally neutral team you fight. They are the third of the four countries. They're based mostly on Western Europe, mostly based on the United Kingdom. Rumor is that they're an independent battalion roaming around. Yeah, they kind of changed that. Or there is an independent battalion roaming around. Yeah, it's an actual country, it's not just a Roman battalion. They're not very clear about that. Watch out for their air units, they're supposed to be brutal. Well, it's only Eagle's air units that are brutal. The other commanding officer has awful air units and great navy. I thought you were talking over an intercom. How can she run away? Okay, I'm just gonna... This is actually quite the predicament. How far can you run? If I were to go there... Yeah, I can cover that. This will be worth it. I need to keep that copter alive. I can move... Actually, you here. And now you can't reach him. Perfect. Start taking that base so we can produce units faster and closer to the enemy. And what's your threat range? Right there? I'll fly right there, so if he attacks me, and he will pretty much make that copter useless if he attacks. But if he does choose to attack, he has suicided his unit in doing so. So it's not as bad for me. I'm actually going to move you off of that so I can get another tank. Because I do need a lot of ground forces now. And your threat range is a bit dangerous. I think I'm going to use a decoy for that. I'll probably lure it in to kill a weakened tank and then have my anti-air hit it. He's taking a lot of cities, so he does have a lot of income for repairs, but he can't repair his air units because again he has no airport. All right, well he still moved into threat range. I did not know he could move that far. That's not good. It's funny, I thought I just checked that. I guess I just fucked up on that. Oh, and he was smart moving that there, so I couldn't just immediately... Yeah. Well, first of all, take that. Now, what am I gonna do about this? I can't just kill you. Well, do some damage. Also, nice overcoats. I think that'll have to do for now, honestly. Okay, don't need to worry about their anti-air anymore. Well, they have missiles over there, but not a big deal. Now, can headquarters actually repair ground units? I don't remember. Air units, rather. And I don't remember what the button is to check. Whatever. And I'd like some more anti-air. Now what's he gonna do about this exactly? I wish I didn't let him take that factory. And again, you're seeing the weird priority of the enemy AI attacking transports above everything else. Even when it puts his unit in just a horrible spot. And this is why I didn't want him getting that factory. He's just gonna be producing, like, medium tanks every other turn. Okay, well that almost killed it. And I don't have anything else in range, really. I don't need much more anti-air. I'm thinking just mass-produce tanks at this point. Yeah. Also, I need to take a lot more cities. I need a better income. Yeah, my income is abysmal. Ooh, this is rough. And they got that anti-air right there. I wish I could just land on it with an air unit. But I don't think that's going to be a very viable tactic since they're going to be making units from it every turn. They get so much money. Okay, change of plan. I just have to get that transport copter to their HQ and take it over. I'm gonna say screw it. and just basically make a barricade. Also, I need repairs. I'm not really going on the offensive right now, just saves money. Also, I can't repair my air units any other way right now. And, helicopter, you're actually going to be a bodyguard. Also, APC. Make 2 of them. And the bombers are now taken care of. I believe that's his last air unit. And we're not doing great in this stage. Okay, whatever. Make as much money as you can. And you can actually move aside. Artillery up here might be nice too, to hold the line. So, bring that up. Also, anti-air will be nice just for taking out infantry. Missiles are now useless, because they have no air units, and can't produce any, and missiles can only hit air units. He's smart, he's making rockets. That's a good counter to this. Yeah, you can stay kind of along the land, where I can easily fuel you. Because I don't want them running out of fuel and crashing. And you know what, I'm just gonna save money right now. Is there a city here? Yes, there is. Okay, you can relocate. Yeah, honestly, I think just barricading up here is a good idea. And then I'll go over there with the transport copter, and what the hell are they gonna do about it? They might have rockets in position to defend it by that point, but even then I can just rush forwards if I really need to. And plus, I've got my own rockets, and they have the same range as me. First of all, I can get you the hell out of the way. You can go there. Now have a better income. And let's get rid of these guys. At least do some damage. Perfect. And can you finish them? Almost. Don't bother. You can relocate, so I can get you closer. And we're almost ready to make landfall. And as you can see on the right there, they do have a tank up there that they're probably going to use to go defend it. That's why I've got the battlecopter. If I were to plant my battlecopter right here, he can't get around me. And that rocket's getting closer and closer. And if they do position where they look like they're trying to position up here, the rocket will be able to defend the HQ. Which is my main concern. So I'm gonna move you and get this rocket in place to help defend. I think they're gonna attack next turn with the medium tank. Actually, don't move you up there yet. That's good. And you start taking that. I need money. Tank. And he's getting pretty close to using his ability again. And his ability can be pretty dangerous at this part. Jesus, those medium tanks. I believe they actually get powered down a bit in the next game. Now, what's your range? Can't make landfall right now. And they have anti-air right there, so I can't just hit it with copter. Okay, start wearing them down with ranged attacks. And to get the rockets on them, too. Almost. We actually need medium tanks of our own. You can finish this. Probably. Yes. He's probably got his ability ready by now. Okay, we can just mow them down at this part. Can you reach? Almost. Okay, yeah, just move in like that then. Attack their rockets. And I think we're good. Get that tank in position. And we're gonna save it for a medium tank. I think he's got enough for his ability now. So... God, look forward to that. Yep, he's gonna use it. And he's actually got his rockets going after my artillery, again showing off that weird prioritizing by the computer. They'll kill I'm sure they'll kill it on the next, when he uses his ability, but it's not really a big deal that I lose that. I also have rockets, which my rockets are much more important. Also, weird priorities again, he didn't make a unit out of the factory yet. He should have made a unit out of the factory, then used his ability so he could use it and move it right away. A lot of little things like that I'm pretty sure are fixed in the next game. Where the AI, it's powerful, usually, but it just makes a lot of little mistakes. See, now they're making, like, a medium tank. That would have been really dangerous if they could have had it moving right away. And, again, they didn't take any priority in my anti-air that's right here and just killed their rocket. Okay, well now I don't need to worry about this. I'll have that any turn now. And rockets can take care of that. And I have enough for a medium tank. I can back you up to help with my technique score, which is already probably abysmal. You can go there. Perfect. Now they can all repair. I like how we're having an anti-air fight with just AA guns, not actually fighting air units. Oh, and then the tanks come rolling in. Yeah, that's not working. And yeah, you'll probably kill that copter, but then I've got the other copter there. Yep. So unless you can kill the copter and then my mech in one turn, you've lost. So we've already got this in the bag, and I'm going to use my power so that my battlecopter has even more health. You can go there, and you'll actually do a lot of damage to it, so why not? There we go, now you're even more useless. Also, I chose to take a mech, not an infantry, so in the case that it does get attacked, it can fight back a little. AA gun down. I might as well rush a tank in there to try and save that one unit. Actually, combine those two while you're at it. Move to the planes where you have a bit more defense. Oh, speaking of defense, there's actually one part of Eagle's ability that I didn't remember to mention. All air units in this game always have 0-star defense, because there is no terrain, obviously. There is no kind of cover they can get in. However, all of Eagle's units have all of his air units have 1-star defense, which is roughly equal to taking 10% less damage. It really is a huge modifier. Eagle's air units are very noticeably far more powerful than other units in the game. Attack, why not? Then we'll capture the HQ. I think my score is going to be pretty low for this. I'm guessing C rank. I did pretty bad. I think C is the lowest rank you can get while still winning. No, I've already made a name for myself. Or Andy did. I'm just the tactician. Who in the world was that? Well, the screen B? Again, this game is giving me too high a rank. Well, the commanding officer screen told us it was Eagle, and I think Nell said that too. Still Gray Rat rank? Yeah, that's the lowest rank in the game. Opal Rat. Ooh! Why are rats a low rank? I like rats. Nice animals. Very cleanly, actually, if you have them house kept. Alright! That means next stage we get to meet the second commanding officer of Orange Star, Max, who's a much better commanding officer than Andy. And we get the first major stage of the game, which will shape the rest of our war with Blue Moon, which is to say, which commanding officer we pick for the next fight will greatly shape the future of the game. Until next time, have a nice day.